I just want you to see how the fake sun moves as I move, all right, while he is stalking in the path. And it's no longer over that apartment building, in other words. City of Ontario is engaging in the pattern of conduct they're doing so. That's impossible light moving across the wall while that demon is operating a police vehicle. That's the pattern of conduct. The pattern of conduct is directly rebutting any authority under the law, and this is the entity that's acting with the intent to obstruct justice. And they're referring to filming a female in the bathroom. This is nothing that happened yesterday. So I just want to document that. This is the entity that's engaging in what is seeking to obstruct. Let me put this on video. Under the fake sun that's moving as I move. The entity has the fake sun, as I've shown you, pointing through this window after 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the evening. It's right over me right here, where the city utilizing the resources of the city to engage in the pattern of conduct. On March 2nd, it came to our attention after no one is addressing, no one says anything about me filming people in the bathroom. I'm filming people in the bathroom. This is the entity that's engaging in that POC. I'm documenting yesterday. I go into the restroom. I'm referring to, my phone's not even working, actually, while I am walking in, and Sean Thrasher is gang stalking me with confidence because he knows my phone is powered off. I'm referring to the Ontario police who were stalking by helicopter at the Ontario Village Shopping Center at 10:29 a.m. I stepped back outside of the entrance after going downstairs to the restroom, where I'm not even referring to any third party that was in the restroom in the morning yesterday, March 2nd, 2026. This is an entity that is ceaselessly engaged in bathroom monitoring, and this is not, C. Gerber's a gang stalker. They're not ignorant of this. This is the entity that, like I said, you can always refer to my evidence because I'm maintaining ceaseless documentation. This is the prosecution of Paul Leon. This is a function, this is an act of the City of Ontario. You are literally stalking with impossible light while you're handing out, wearing a uniform and a gun and a badge as though you have authority, and you are not while you are gang stalking. You are not while you are engaging in that surveillance system. That's the POC, and this is also, all of this is erroneous. None of this didn't even happen. And I documented what happened yesterday. Okay, they're always gang stalking. They're doing so while they're inside the bathroom and also outside of the bathroom. They don't have to be physically present. But the entity's engaged in the POC with regard to finding a reason and writing it down with regard to the pattern of conduct seeking to exclude when they are facing very damning evidence. And Sean Thrasher, I want to be clear, this effeminate a third party does not like the fact that he's being exposed on the internet as one who's going to prison, and he is. He committed kidnapping for the same bases, unlawfully excluding from the library. You're making up reasons, and any reason that you make up, especially while you're not excluding the ones that are harassing me, yelling at me inside of the library, or calling me out of my name, engaging in that ongoing harassment, and the entity is engaging in what is making up events to exclude me because I am exposing them. Because those that are harassing inside of the library are doing so the Ontario Police Department in concert with the entity that's stalking, and doing so as a statewide effort. This is relevant to that ongoing intent to obstruct justice. I just want you to see while the fake sun moves as I move. Remember, the fake sun's over me at City Hall at 12:51 p.m. Remember, the evidence of what I'm publishing online, it's all informing. I'm doing several things at the same time. I'm publishing the people of the state as I walk through the neighborhood, putting that on the internet. I'm also referring to Paul Leon, who's engaged in the pattern of conduct, the entity gang stalking me by helicopter at the Ontario City Hall, which is speaking to knowledge that mayor has. He's not a mayor, he's a domestic terrorist. The entity's engaged, and you also are aware when the fake sun is over me at your office, you are gang stalking, and you are intentionally and knowingly gang stalking. Not only that, the entity's engaged in what is stalking by the Ontario International Airport, which I'm capturing on video while I'm coming to the back of this library yesterday, and the entity has it over peeping over the edge, which you see is never the case. Okay, this is the entity that's stalking with the light source, and they're doing so as an entity that's engaging what is monitoring evidence and seeking to exclude. This is an coming outside to gang stalk outside. All right, this is the one that looks like he works with IT, monitoring inside of the library and monitoring outside with the Ontario City Hall. I just want you to see that. The entity is maintaining that pattern of conduct. You're looking at C. Gerber gang stalking and combining that with the provision of what is an erroneous basis. But I just want to be clear, when you're documenting the entity that's conspiring your murder, gang stalking you, there is no basis for them to engage in what is under all circumstances obstruction of justice. This is an entity that is, in other words, they're very scared. They are very scared, and the entity that doesn't have any basis to, because I'm not a criminal, and I'm beating them at their own stupid and psychotic game with regard to, oh, I'm not monitoring you, I'm not stalking you. Okay, well, I'm not recording you. What are you talking about? And why are you raising your voice and yelling? What are you frustrated about? And then the entity is engaged in what is criminally summoning me after nothing has happened. You make up events and information, just like what you see on this paper. And this is a documented pattern as well. This is while the entity is looking at me publish evidence from 2022. This is all relevant to obstruction of justice, and it is seeking to, it is serving to enhance what are charges, what is sentencing, what is damages. This is the pattern of conduct. It is currently 10:22 a.m. This is the entity that's acting with the intent to obstruct justice. I just want to be clear, that was indeed an employee that's coming out of the venue to gang stalk me. I am the focal point, and you know that because of the fake sun. The fake sun is over me here at 12:51 p.m. I documented that in July of 2025. This is P.O.C.